video. My name is Darkside. So just in case you haven't been paying attention, this week is double money on the motorcycle club businesses, half off the businesses, double money on the motorcycle club contracts, and also twice the processing speed, 2 times the processing speed for the motorcycle club businesses. So I'm going to show you my personal solo grinding method on how to do all of your motorcycle club businesses, okay? By yourself, not having to have anyone else help you, 100% solo. I put this video up plenty of times. This is probably like the 5th time I've done this one. But I'm putting it up again because I have a lot of new subscribers and I have a lot of new players that I met up with over the last few weeks and few months that don't know how to do these solo methods. They're solo players and they're like, I need help selling my stuff. I need help selling my stuff. You know, there's a lot of people that, it sounds bad to say this, but there's a lot of people that are out for themselves on this game. They only want help and they don't want to help anybody else. So I don't mind helping other people. It's the fact that I don't want to have them help me sell one thing and be stuck grinding crates with them for 3 hours. I don't even like to grind fucking crates. You know what I mean? That's just, I don't like to do it. But I'll help you sell like 1 or 2 things, you know what I mean? And then if you help me sell 1 or 2 things, but that's between you guys. I personally don't want to sit there and grind for somebody else for 3 hours when I had them help me with like a 5-minute mission. It's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, so this is the best solo method, and you're going to need 2 things for this. You're going to need an arcade, first of all, and then you're also going to need the master control terminal that goes inside of the arcade, okay? Which it's a little expensive, but it is worth it. You're going to make your money back tenfold. It's $1.8 million, and I think where you purchase it at, I think you have to come over to this computer right here. If I remember correctly, I think this is where you get it at. If not, you're going to have to go down to the website, you know, go to the Maze Bank foreclosures where you got the arcade in the first place and everything. And I don't know, maybe that's where you purchase it there. I don't really remember. I'm sorry because I did this so long ago, you know, going on 4 years now or whatever. So I don't really remember where you buy it at. But I'm pretty sure you purchase it because this is where you upgrade all your stuff at this computer here. This is where you purchase the games and all that. Or there's also a computer in your office. But, okay, so I'm already registered as a motorcycle club president. And I'm going to show you guys the best way to grind these out. Okay, so what you're going to want to do once you purchase this master control terminal, if you don't know what this thing is, this thing is awesome. I wish they would put more of these throughout the game, but this is the only place that has it right now. All right, so you can manage your nightclub, your bunker, your weapons. Okay, here you can see all my MC business. I have cocaine, counterfeit cash, weed, and then meth, of course. And then down here are your CEO businesses, but you cannot access them. You can access these things unless you're in a CEO, which that's kind of the only annoying thing about it. Like if you wanted to change over to CEO real quick, you have to get up out of the seat and do it. You can't just press X and change to a CEO. It doesn't work that way. Okay, and then there's also the hangar business. Let's put an X on that. That sucks. All right, don't. I mean, it is fun, but the missions take forever, guys. You're not going to make much money on that. We're going to stick with these 5 right here. Okay, so I threw my bunker in on this because that's basically part of the routine. So let's just say, for example, all of these were filled up. Okay, all 5 of these. We're going to leave out the bunker for right now because that's if you want to add it in or not. Let's just say we're talking about these 4 motorcycle club businesses. Say they're full. I'm going to go ahead and start up the first one here. What we're going to do, I usually resupply as I go. We're going to log back in. Now we're going to go to sell stock. And we're going to go to confirm. Okay? Now check this out. Now if this is something that I can do solo, I will, okay, planes you can do solo. You can. It's going to take you a little bit if you do not have a flying vehicle. Okay, it might take you a little bit longer to get back there. But you can knock these out solo. Planes, the 4 motorcycles, the 3 helicopters, the single truck is definitely the easiest one to get. The 3 boats, the 3 garbage trucks, yes you can. As long as your businesses are, I'd say, from here down. Anything up here, you're not going to have enough time. It's not going to be even with people, you're probably still going to be pushing it. Okay? And remember, if you have a business anywhere from here up, you're going to be selling into the city. And if you have a business in the city, you're going to be selling out to the country. What happened to me earlier was I wound up getting, I tried to sell my weed. I sold my weed, which is right down here. I sold it. I had the planes, or the helicopters rather, at LSIA, and I had to go all the way up to the very, very top of the map twice. So just keep that in mind. But yes, you can do the planes. If it's something that you don't want, then just make your spawn location the arcade again, switch lobbies, and go back and try and get something else. You're going to lose a little bit of money. You are going to be doxed a little bit of product, okay? But now, if your businesses are all full, you can go on and try and sell the next one. And then hopefully it'll be something, like I'd say the majority of the time, it's usually something that I can do. The only ones I can't do are the post-op trucks. Those are the only ones that are impossible for anybody to do solo. I don't care how fast you drive, dude, or how good of a driver you are. There's no way in hell anybody can do the post-op trucks 100% solo. One truck, maybe, but not three. There's no way. You probably will get like maybe the first truck in and maybe like a couple runs of the second one. Because you're only going to get a half an hour and the runs are so scattered and spread out around the map that you're not going to have enough time to do it. So now what we're going to do, we're going to log back in here. And remember now, supposedly my businesses they were all full. Now I would go and I would start up another one. Okay, this is where I throw the bunker in on this. You could even say if my bunker was full, I could even go and try and do that and see if it's like something that I could do solo. Just for example, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go here. We're going to try and do the cocaine. I really don't want to do this because I'm going to probably lose out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the cocaine. We're going to go do sell stock. It's not full yet, but we're going to go ahead and do it. Let's see if it's something that we can get that we could sell solo. See, like right now, it would be the single truck. I'm not going to do it because I want my product to max out, but that would be great for somebody's solo. You fly out there, you drive out there, bring the single truck back, and this always goes to the same location. Okay, there's my truck, and it always goes like right over here. Okay, you're always gonna bring it to the single truck to the same spot. So that's how I do it. That's how I do my solo method. And I just switch lobbies and, come back and get something that's a little bit easier. If it's something that you can't do, just switch lobbies again and come back. Set your spawn location back to the arcade and come and try something else. Okay. Now keep in mind, if you're doing this in a public lobby, your product is going to be out there unprotected. So do this. I would do this in a invite only lobby, unless you have people out there already watching your product for you, getting ready to help you and starting your mission up for you. But this is a solo method. Remember, this is for solo. So that's the way I do it. So do it in an invite-only lobby because, look, I would rather, honestly, I know you're going to lose out on the lobby bonus, the sale bonus and everything if you don't sell in a regular lobby. But look at it this way. If that single truck right there, if somebody orbed me and I lose everything, the $1 million, it's gone. It's gone. Now, if you have 3 vehicles and somebody blows up one of them, somebody blows up the second one, but you still have the third one left, if you leave the lobby and come back, all your product will be back there. With the exception of maybe 2 crates worth, they dock you. And that's about it. Same thing with the planes, same thing with the boats, same thing with the helicopters. At least one thing left, one of those left, and you'll get most of your product back. Okay? So just think of it that way. You're taking the chance of doing it in a regular lobby. You do make a hell of a lot more money doing it in a regular lobby, but if you're trying to do this solo method, do it in an invite-only lobby. Because I'm telling you, because you could, like I said, you could always change lobbies, come back, and you never know if you do this. You could take the chance and try it in a regular lobby if you want to, and your product might be sitting out there. But remember, other people are selling stuff too in public lobbies. And you never know, you might get a toxic asshole that happens to be passing out that way and sees a truck sitting there. They're going to blow it up, most likely. They're probably going to blow it up and destroy it. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I say do this in an invite-only lobby. And then, like I said, if it was something else that I didn't want to do, come back and then try and get something else again. And then you could throw the bunker in on this too. And that's how I did. I made let me see, I made $8.5 million just off of my motorcycle club businesses today, and then I also sold my bunker for 1.1 mil. So okay, so that's done. That's basically the solo method right there. But now, like I said, it is processing at 2x speed. So what you're going to want to do is one good way to get your product to start to keep processing while you're going. I filled all my businesses; they're all processing right now. I just bought supplies for everything, so we're going to go ahead and head over to the casino. You could do this at your CEO office, your nightclub, or the casino. I would recommend the casino because you know, a lot of people some people might not have a CEO office, some people might not have a nightclub. But yeah, you could do this and it works over at the casino. Definitely do this. We're going to be talking about how to let your stuff process while you're AFK. Alright. So what you're going to want to do is disband from any organizations. Don't be in anything. Not a CEO, not a VIP, not an MC, nothing. Get out of everything. We're going to go over to the casino and we're going to sit there and let everything process while we're sleeping, while we're going to work or school, whatever we're doing. And then you'll come back online and your stuff will probably be, if it's your first purchase for purchasing the supplies, then it'll probably be about maybe almost halfway full. The weed only takes two resupplies, as well as the counterfeit cash, but the cocaine and the meth take 2.5 resupplies. Okay, so one thing you're going to need to do for this, to do this AFK method, you're going to have to hit the home button, scroll over to settings, then go to preferences. Settings. The preferences, take that off, and then you will not get kicked out of the lobby while your controller is just chilling there. So just go and sit inside the arcade bubble in the little pink little Corona and sit here like this and just chill there, and you will not get kicked out of online. Okay, the only way you will get kicked out is if you do not uncheck that box. I don't know what it does. I really don't, but I did it like 4 years ago, and it works for me every time. It works like a charm. I'll come back in, and then I'll walk right back in the lobby, press the B button, and I walk back in, and I'm back into a lobby again. Then you can go and check your stuff, and you'll see it'll be processed. So, but that's how I do it. And then, you know, go back, check your stuff regularly, buy the supplies. You can steal the supplies this week because they're double. You get double supplies. So if you have you and another person helping, and you do a theft mission, but just keep in mind though that if you're stealing supplies, that's eating into your time that you could be doing a heist making, you know, 2 or 3 or 400,000, or even almost $1 million if you're doing the preps for the Cayo Perico heist. That 20 minutes that you're taking to do a resupply mission, you could be doing the preps for the Cayo Perico heist to make almost $2 million on that heist. You know, so you're going to be losing money there. That's why I buy supplies. I'd rather lay a little bit of money out and go and make that money back plus, you know what I mean, plus whatever I can make, rather than have to run around and go steal supplies all the time. But anyway, I gotta go. I will talk to you guys soon. I gotta jump out of here and gotta get to bed. But I wanted to put this one up. I put this video up probably about 3 or 4 times already, but a lot of people are newer to my channel, and if you don't know how to do the solo method for selling, that's how you do it, just like that. You know what I mean? Do it in an invite-only lobby. I sold all my businesses twice today, 100% solo, all by myself. I live streamed it the first time, and then I live streamed it again the second time. I had no problems. Once I think I had to switch lobbies, and that was about it, because it was something that I couldn't do solo. And that's about it, man. You know, just do it, grind it, knock it out, and you'll be making some really good money by the end of the week. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.